Hello and welcome to Pinball Reviews. My name's Luke and today I'm going to be talking us through this TX sector. This has been restored by Majestic Pinball, so big thanks to James for loaning this machine to me to show it in the video. Also loaned him, what have I lent him? I've lent him my robot pinball machine, so we're both fans of the sort of 80s era. This video is going to be like a fair review of what I like, what I dislike about it, and it shows a couple of games. Me and my wife, not off to a great start here.
Oh no!
Yeah, rotten. Okay, so this is a machine from 1988. It was made by Gottlieb and it was released in July. It was designed by John Trudeau and it was artwork by Constantino Mitchell. Oh, Cass managed to save it there. What a save! It's currently ranked 152nd on Pinside. Came out the same year as Robo Wars, which she's not saved at that time. This came out in 1988 and it released at the same year as Robo Wars, which we reviewed last. And there's a lot of similarities between those two machines, apart from this one has the flipper at the top there. Ball gets stuck there sometimes, just needs to give it a little smack. As you can see, very, very similar style to Robo Wars. The look and the theme and the music, and a lot of similarities here. Obviously came out the same year as Bad Girls, Excalibur, Blackwater 100, Lost World, Truck Stop, Tornado, Secret Service, quite a few different machines if you're thinking about the era, and Taxi from Williams, which a lot of people will be familiar with, I'm sure. I want to talk through some things I like about this game. At the moment, I really like it when it goes off that spinner into the pops, because that's loads of points. Now, the target of this game, it's not to drain like that, the target of the game is to increase your energy level, which is shown by this sort of series of lights in the middle of the playfield just above the flippers. So Kath just got 4 rungs on that and she wants to get all the way to the top, and that will then get her the lock lit. Okay, there's a few ways of getting this to go up. That you can hit the targets, the orange flashing ones. There's one above the left flipper, and there's one to the right there, and there's another one tucked behind the pops which you can access through hitting the spinner on the right. That's the shot I like to go for the most personally, because that one you get more points from going into the pops after, and if you get the spinner while it's lit, it's 10,000 points per spin, so that can be a real quick way to get your points up. So you can see every time it's on this left flipper, I'm going to be aiming just to the left of that flashing green and blue to get the spinner on the right there, and up the scores at the top. Now it's worth hitting these ramps as well, because you get this really cool teleport action. As you can see, it looks like the ball is teleporting to the other side with the lights, and then it will reappear on the other side. There's actually 2 balls on the table at the moment. One is just locked all the time, so it's a bit of a magic trick of how it's sort of transmitting across. Oh, can I nudge it out?
You tilt it. Now watch me tilt as well.
Well, you've got to double your score.
Oh, like that's easy for you.
That's easy, yeah. There's no 26 spins.
No.
It's practice.
But really, those points in the top, that top spin, I feel like it's the safest shot. Usually comes out there fairly safely as well. Now, this game, things that I like about it. First up, it sounds absolutely amazing. At the end of the video, we'll leave it playing a little bit so you can hear the sort of wind down tune of the machine. It does sound brilliant. I also like having a third flipper. It does, I don't know if it's a little bit underutilised. I mean, on that first plunge, it does feed that flipper straight away. It'd be nice to be able to feed it a bit more often, a bit more easily. Otherwise, you hit a shot up the left there, a little target which then just dribbles back down to it. So you don't get like there's not a magnet underneath it which gives you a real targeted shot off that top flipper. So it's a bit of skill to get used to that. The other thing I really like is that nudge save on the right out lane. Kath demonstrated that really well. Ooh, nice little save there. And that satisfying spinner shot. So, and again, nice little save. Happy with that. And well, I worked pretty hard at that, but never mind. I also really like the double kickbacks and the lower playfield. The whole bottom of the playfield is quite similar to a game called Genesis, which you can play at Special When Lit. It has 2 kickbacks above the 2 slingshots, so it'll sort of kick it back before and back and forth between those, and it does make for some quite furious play. So lots of things to like about this game. Cast skills are definitely coming on here in pinball. Nice little save there. Oh, never mind. Okay, things I'm not so keen on. Ooh, it's a bit hard to say. There's a lot to like about this machine. It does sound fantastic. It does look brilliant as well. I quite like the look of it. I know some people aren't so keen on the back glass. I've read that the back glass originally was a bit of a joke, but they put this sort of filtered effect on it, and those 2 characters on either side are Ken dolls, and they're supposed to be in this sort of transit state, showing that the ball's transmitting from one side of the playfield to the other. It was originally going to be called TX-RX, because TX is for transmitter and RX would be for receiver, but they decided to go with the TX sector name instead. And also, though that back glass was originally a bit of a joke, with the designers, they decided to keep it because they all agreed and they quite liked it and it suited the theme. Right, I see like I'm on for some score here. I've got a lot of those points, just 2 more off the drop. There you go, I'm going for that spinner, and that's going to hopefully keep that energy level going up. 2 more shots for lock shot, maybe 1 more now. Not far off at all. So as you can see, this is my strategy on this game, just keep going for that spinner. And there we go, now lock is lit. So, ooh, that was lucky, so I got that back in. Now what the target to do is to go for the flashing green and blue shot, because that will then start your multi-ball. Okay, now I've not been able to start it yet, but basically I want to get it off that top left flipper. So there we go, trying to get out of that lane and then making the shot, but not quite. I've got another chance here. Yep, had a chance but I missed it. Oh, little tap pass. All concentration here now, trying to get that one shot, because it takes a long time to just get up into the lock shot anyway. Sometimes you can backhand. Oh, this might be it. No. Air ball almost drained again. Yeah, sometimes you can backhand it off the left flipper to feed that left upper flipper. Oh dear. Ooh, that's the second time I managed to get out of a tricky situation there, and I'm still missing it. I should really be taking my time if I've got a shot from the plunger. Here we go.
So all I need to do is get it off this flipper around there, then I start multi-ball.
Do it then.
I'm trying.
Well done.
Right, so now that's flashing, I have to just shoot stuff.
Alternately, there will be an extra ball option, so you can see that purple lit target on the right. Really I want to be going for that to try and get the extra ball. Okay, so some of the things I don't like about this game, it's a real effort to get the multi-ball in the first place. It is quite tricky to get there, but I suppose that makes it all the more satisfying when you do get it, because it's not an everyday occurrence, I feel, on this machine. The other thing I said, there's not as much flow at the top. A lot of the shots are sort of, you make them and then it dribbles back, or you make them and then it kicks out the kick out, so it doesn't really have any sort of flowy loopy shots. The ramp on the left there again feeds the little kick out on the right, and yeah, pretty much all the shots. The most satisfying one I would say is getting that top right spinner, because that will drop it into the, oh dear, never mind, that'll drop it into the pops and get you some more points anyway.
2.5 million
Yes.
to 72,000.
Yes.
I mean, clearly I'm going to win.
Yeah, good luck.
Overall a fantastic machine, really enjoyable, and if you get the chance to play one, definitely do. Here's the music.